What's up, guys? Droid Zero back with another video showing off the Spartans and the war recaps. Let me check it out here. Pretty sure we're coming with a loss here. So we had a 5-game win streak. Lost it pretty much at the end to this clan here, the Iranian Wolves. They played it smart. They sent in a lot of their lower guys to scout our top bases, like these 5 right here. So, like their bottom, 18, 15, whatever. They went up, check for what's in the CC, check for traps, where they might come in at. They probably organize, all that good stuff. So, credit to them. They did pull out near perfect win. I mean, 2 stars away from a perfect war. So, again, congrats to those guys. They did extremely well job of doing those attacks. Starting on ours, got some pretty low ones here, mostly drag attacks down here at the bottom. Then we're going to be coming up on the Town Hall 8s doing the drag attacks, or dragon attacks and/or hog attacks. So I just put my golems into level 2, so I'll be starting my go-ho, seeing how that works. This one was kind of a, I shouldn't say easy hog attack. I mean, there is some good spaces for bombs. But if you just kind of watch what you're doing, you can out-heal or pre-heal kind of where you might think the giant bombs might be. So, sadly, my giant didn't pull the CC. I had to go with a couple hogs. But I did do the double poison, which it does not stack. I tried it this war. So, here in a second, you'll see that did not work. That's the double stack right there. Did not work at all. Giant was still out, so I had to improvise a little bit, had to pull him out. Do a couple wizards, as you can tell, 4 5s out there, and then I want to real quickly send out my hogs, 5 or 6 groups, and kind of watched where they were going. That heal at the bottom was terrible, it was trash. Top one was good, where they ran right through everything. Didn't worry about the middle. I just kind of focused on those outside hogs at that point, just because I knew the middle ones were done. They were trash. So as you can tell, they're running through there. I took my king out there to take some heat from a couple of those, but all my hogs are gone. All I have left is my cleanup troops, basically what was in the CC, and a couple of my wizards and archers. So after that, it's just cleanup. They got in there and just waxed the rest of that base. So that's kind of how you do a hog attack. I mean, you can kind of really, as long as you just focus on where everything is, you can pretty much get it. As you can tell, Tools does his hog attack here as well. This is a pretty nice base to do a hog attack. There's only a couple spots for double giant bombs. Kind of right here, maybe one there, one. But as you can tell, there was Teslas, which probably has a Tesla here. There might be giant bombs in there. So fast forward that. Didn't stack his, so he might have saw how I did mine and it didn't work. So do not stack at this point right now. So he did a 2-finger drop. As you can tell, he's watching his hogs and where they're going. Boom, he saw all of them head down this way, so sent out the last heal. And then it's just clean up all around the base. I mean, this base was throttled. So Tools, nice going with that Hogo. Didn't even need to use the King's ability, so swag right there. I had to go up to clean this one up. Hog attack again. Easy pull to CC. I did not double stack the poison this time, since it muffed the last time. So wax the CC, then I just send out an Asian wall of hogs, just a big wall, so they just run as a straight, just a line of them. And just healed, kind of heal, and then heal at the end. So still had quite a few hogs left. I mean, enough to clean up easily. Had some CC wizards, some big DPS. That's what you want on the hogs. You want something with big DPS in the CC. That way they can help with the cleanup. Usually before the poison happened, you would take like 2 witches in the CC to kind of fuck with the dragon or whatever's in the CC, and then you would send some DPS behind it, so that way they're hitting the CC, but the skeletons and stuff that the witches are sending out would confuse them, and then that would give you a little bit more time. So David hitting Town Hall 9. He is a Town Hall 9 if I remember right. Yeah, he has his Arch Queen. Got a little low level troops right now, But I mean, he did 3-star a Town Hall 9 with, you know, technically Town Hall 8 level troops, I guess I could say. Does have a few spots opened because of his army camps being able to be upgraded, but comes in with just a go-ho attack. I mean, I'm telling you, this attack is like by far a fundamental in Town Hall 8, Town Hall 9, even 10. Maybe not more the hogs in Town Hall 10 or 11, but just doing the golem raids because it helps you set up the funnels, helps you get those attacks in correctly, and then pointing everything where you're wanting it to go. So as you can tell, he didn't even send in his hogs. He could have sent in his hogs a long time ago. Basically, when you're wanting to send your hogs in when your stuff is still alive in the middle, you know, they'd be taking the heat from a lot of this stuff here, so your hogs won't be taking as much damage as his is now. But he did take out 2 giant bombs there, so this guy's only got 2 left. So as long as he can out heal them, he should be okay, and he did, you know, do okay. But he basically relied on the hogs to do the defense takeout and the cleanup. That's pretty tough in some cases because you can see how much stuff is left. He did pull it out, but I mean, it's you gotta be careful with, you know, leaving maybe a few wizards out to do like this back end stuff. Down here, I'll do it with my mouse. But down here at the bottom, you know, 1 or 2 wizards down there, and he would have waxed it even faster. So on the go-ho attacks, you'll see a lot of people maybe saving a couple wizards or archers or something, and then as soon as they know, like, okay, last defense is down, they start popping those out, and it just kind of helps clean up that base a lot faster. So you see Doomfire with the go-ho here as well. He's growing pretty good. He's got his Queen's ability now. You know, he's got good stuff happening here for him. I had a base like this a while back in the clan that I'm in now, with my main. I broke this open here and still got kind of the same effect, but he was able to break it open because the reason I did mine right here is so I can get into more compartments. He only is able to get into 3 without trying to break walls down. So when you do the go-ho, you're wanting to break as many walls down as possible and open up as much as the base as possible. So, but I mean, he still had a really good luck with his. He's got all of his golems right in the middle, doing a lot of that tanking stuff. So you'll probably see him, and look at the bottom of the screen here, right there. He's got 8 wizards still left, 8 of them. Then he's gonna kind of lightly surge hog his his hogs in there. So what that means is basically you're doing a couple drops, you know, 3 or 4 at each defense all the way around, and then that way you can kind of send them in one direction. They kind of flow as one group at that point. So his kind of split in the middle just because of those Teslas, but they'll kind of meet each other back here in the middle, and that way he can save some of his heals. And that way he's not wasting them. Is the main goal of that, because you only take 2 heals usually. Some goes you can take 3. It just depends on the base. So, but like I said, look at these. He's got 5 wizards out here just crushing all this. This is all going to be done. He's got more up here, all going to be done. He doesn't need. I mean, all of his hogs could die, and that's fine. He's got both heroes, and he's got a shit ton of wizards to help clean up, and that's all you need. So at this point, hogs can die. They did their purpose. They got rid of the defenses. That's all they're used for, taking down the defense. But you got to save some of that DPS until later down the road. So Jeffrey had to come down a few. He's still going strong with that 44 hog setup, double poison. So he's gonna drop, let it soak in there, and then drop again and let it soak again and kill them all off. So he is without a queen. He is upgrading her. So still nice. He's able to do all this hog stuff. So looks like he has some high DPS in his CC as well. They're gonna follow that king, which is nice. That's what you kind of want out of if you have a pretty high king. I mean, his is only a 12. Usually, if you've got 15 or 20, if stuff is standing behind it, they're gonna be fine for a while because he can take a lot of damage at that point. So all defense is down. He's only got the king left really that can really hurt anything. But those wizards are gonna make quick work of that, as you can tell. And then he's just going to wax the rest of it. So Jeffrey's still doing it big with them hogs. Bronai hitting his mirror. 3-starring with the Go-Ho. He's done really well with the Go-Ho. He's had a kind of a slump on 2 stars, but coming back strong with this one. So good idea. He dropped his big golem first, so that queen focuses on that. But once you drop your king right next to the queen, he's automatically going to autofocus on her. So very smart plan with his attack on that to take the heat to the golem for the king to take out the queen. So rages the king right inside the internal of that base, pulls the CC out, lays that poison down. It looks like a double poison. I don't know if he's using the second one on skeletons, which is pretty popular. So he's finally got his queen jumped in there. He's going to take out that dragon. He's automatically going to go ahead and send in his hogs because of the fact he's got the dragon focused on the golems, and that's what you're going to want. So he's running his hogs as a crew. He kind of did, I think, a 2-finger drop up here. So he's out healing that. So he's going to walk these around the base. King's focused on those golems. That's what you want. Hey, this must be a cleanup attack because he's kind of spotting those big bombs out perfectly. So wax that. So the guy's always got his king left. So, and those hogs will make quick work of that if they have to get over there. So look, I mean, like I said, he left a few wizards alone to help the cleanup, and that's what'll help those hogs in the long run. So Brown Eye, nice 3-star with that Go-Ho. Jeffrey hit his mirror on this one. 44 hogs. Just can't be beat right now. Pulled the CC out. Saw that it was a hound. Perfect job on him. His mind to know, okay, the hound can't do any damage really to any of this stuff. It's just there to soak damage and take damage away from maybe your wizards or your heroes, or mainly your arch queen. So he just went ahead and sent in the hogs. I mean, it's not a big deal. So at this point, all the hogs are dead. All he's got is wizards, and his king over there, which at this point he's got the bigger wizards. They're going to make quick work of this stuff in here. Sadly, that one wizard should have walked down here, but it's alright. But it's still a 3-star, so nice work, Jeffrey. Come on with those big hogs. Tellerolin had to come down a few to 3-star. Looks like he's going with a Go Wee Wee with some backside loons here. So he's going to break this open right here. He could have broke them a little bit more, but I didn't really pay attention to how that... It looks like that was like walled off here and here. Okay. Yeah, it could have been tough to do that. So, I mean, that's probably not a bad idea to earthquake there. So, sucks everything took a walk over here. That kind of really hurt him. That's a lot of DPS just dead and gone. But he got all the ADs down, so he went ahead and set those loons in. Sadly, the skeleton trap took all that shit out. So all he's got left really is his queen, a couple golems, and a witch. That's all I'm seeing doing the DPS. So I mean, a little lucky. I mean, still had enough to finish it off, but with the golems, I mean, that's tough. So that's where it ends. 55-58. Took on a level 7 clan. I mean, they weren't slouches by any means. They knew how to attack. They got 106 wins, so you know, you can't really say much. So yeah, we're in a war now. I think we're a little bit the bully on this one. I think we kind of outmatched them a little bit. Look strong down low. Middle's kind of coming together right now. The top, we'll just need to get 3 stars and maybe I think they have 1 town hall 10, so at least a 2-star on that, and we'll be clutch at that point. So yeah, that'll be the end of this video, guys. Any comments, questions, leave them down below. Yeah, check us out if you'd like to. We'll go from there. Like I said, we're looking for town hall 8s. Town hall 7s and 8s. Definitely have your dragons. Definitely have those hogs if you're town hall 8. Maybe even some golems. And then 5 or higher king at town hall 8. I mean, you really don't need it, but it's probably good to have. So if you need the clan tags there, yeah, check us out. You'll see by our clan badge there, you know, kind of trophy count, you'll be able to spot us out. So yeah, check us out. Alright guys, we'll see you later. Yeah.